Thilan joins me here at Radlett. Tils, you had to be patient to wait for your chance, but it came this year. You finally made your first 11 debut. Congratulations. How much have you enjoyed this year?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been a brilliant year so far. I mean, it's been a good year. I mean, first of all, when all this started, I thought I didn't have a chance of playing any cricket this year, but towards the end, my luck turned out well and managed to make my debut.
You had to be patient. You played 74 games in the seconds. They say it's a good training ground, the twos. How hard's it been playing so much second 11 cricket and watching on?
It's been 3 tough years, but the only thing I did was learning from the experienced lads, and it actually helped me out really well in the first 11 game.
Good. I mean, looking back at your second 11 debut, it was actually back in 2015. You made it with the likes of Stephen Eskenazi, Nathan Souter, Ryan Higgins, Harry Podmore, Andy Balbirnie. Some of those faces have obviously gone on to establish themselves in the game. One of them's even captained his country. Did you ever doubt that you'd get the chance?
I mean, there was a bit of doubt in my mind, but I did back myself up. I had a lot of confidence in me. I knew one day I could play in the first team, and playing along with those lads was really incredible. Yeah.
A lot of members I talk to have been talking you up for a long time. They've seen a lot of you playing second 11 cricket. It must have been great to get that opportunity. You made your debut at the Oval against London rivals Surrey. How special was that, making your first 11 debut at one of England's Test match venues?
I mean, making my debut at Oval is probably one of the dreams for a young player, and especially getting Mark Stoneman as my first wicket has been incredible. I couldn't ask for a better wicket than that.
You couldn't really write a better script there. Former Test opener. What do you remember of that one?
It was a blur. It was blur. Everything was happening quickly, and I mean, the only thing that was going through my mind was like, wow, I actually got a wicket in the first 11, and it was incredible. Yeah.
Good to hear. From that first debut back against Surrey, you went on to play in each and every one of our Bob Willis Trophy games. How important is it that you've been given the backing of Stuart and the coaching team?
Yeah, it's good to see that my coaches have been backing up really well, and the only thing I could do for them is just prove them that I could be a special thing in the first team as a spinner and be one of the best spinners.
Well, you proved the case in the Bob Willis Trophy games. You then got a call up for the Blast side, played down in Hampshire at the Aegis Bowl, picked up 3 wickets there. How special was that one to play in?
That was another special ground to be making my debut, especially Aegis Bowl, and getting 3 wickets was a nice benchmark for me for the future.
Where do you see your skill set sitting, Thilan? Is it more red ball, more white ball? Obviously you've delivered now in both formats. Do you feel you've laid down a bit of a marker to the coaching team that you can do a job in both formats?
Yeah, I would say mainly red ball, but I'm capable for all 3 formats. Yeah.
Good. A strange summer, playing behind closed doors. How different has that experience been, playing first 11 cricket but in front of less spectators than you probably normally get in the second 11 game?
It was a really strange one, but it's always good to play. It's always good to have a crowd up there, but with this situation I don't really mind playing less pressure and more time to concentrate on my game.
Be nice to have members back though.
Of course, definitely.
So what comes next, Tils? You're back in winter training. What areas are you going to be working on over the coming winter?
Obviously there's a little bit of work to be done with my bowling, basically mentally side, but I would say mainly with my fielding and batting. That's something I would love to improve.
Tils, I've got to ask you about that first delivery you faced in first ball cricket. It was here at Radlett. Talk me through it.
It was an interesting one. I was like, obviously Helmy was an non-strike. I was like, Helmy, is there any chance I could just walk down and just play my shots? It was like, yeah, just go for it, just play your shots. I was like, all right. I mean, it wasn't the right shot to play first up, but I did back myself. I learned from it. I moved forward.
Always good to learn from those mistakes, and always good to blame Helmy as well.
No, I'm not blaming anyone.
So I just want to finish off by again saying congratulations. It's been obviously a terrific year for you. I get the real opinion that we'll be seeing a lot more of you over the coming years, so good luck with all that.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for joining us.